Hi, this month my update is I haven't really moved much in terms of my overall weight. Last month I started around 170 or so, and I ended this month at again around 170 or so. My weight kind of stayed the same. It has, on average, I think, slowed down week to week. Um, but I'm starting to realize that my metabolism or the amount of weight that I'm able to lose where I'm currently at is a lot harder to do. Um, and I think part of that is since I'm closer to my target weight, there's less metabolic rate. But also, I think I'm like losing fat still. However, I'm gaining a lot of muscle too. I tried asking ChatGPT like, "Hey, am I doing anything wrong?" Because like I'm counting my calories, I'm consistently going to the gym, and it just doesn't seem like the scales really moved much this month. And I know my weight loss has like slowed down from like 8 pounds a month, what I used to like months ago, to now like just 4 pounds a month, which is fine, but seems like this month was kind of slow because from what ChatGPT was saying, at the rate that I'm losing or counting my calories and everything, is I should be um, losing about 3.2 to 3.5 pounds a month, but I should also be gaining 1 to 2 pounds of muscle. So if that's the case, then over a course of a month, I may only lose 1 or 2 pounds, which is you can't really see that since your weight fluctuates every day. So it's really hard to tell if what you're doing is really working. I think it is because I do feel like I look better in the mirror in person compared to last month. I do have an updated progress photo. However, I don't think the photo does any justice. It kind of looks like last month's photo as well. But I'll pull that up right now so you can see. So at the end of the previous month, I was at 170.3 pounds. And then this is what I looked like. This is me at 170.3. However, at the end of February, I was only 168.7, and I look about the same. However, in this photo, there are some kind of like indents around here where you can kind of see where abs will be forming in the future. But I still have like that pouch here. Um, and there is some wrinkling going on here as well, just from like loose skin, I feel like. But I feel also like my shoulders are a bit more, and my arms are a bit more defined compared to the last photo. Again, it's hard to tell from these photos, but in person, it looks like I'm going through a body recomposition right now. But in terms of overall weight, my overall weight hasn't really changed much this month. It was kind of interesting, and I didn't want to record this, but at the end of January, then the first day of February, I lost like 4 pounds, mainly because of weight fluctuations. So I kind of figured that was more of an anomaly, because then it went back up again. But I was been stable at like 170, and now it's like starting to drop a bit, like 168, but still like around 170, 169 is what I weighed in today, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going off of yesterday, the 168.7. Um, so that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, going back to the gym consistently still. I'm still counting the same amount of calories. I'm probably only in a deficit of maybe like 3 or 400, give or take, when you count my calories burned from just daily activity instead of just my basic metabolic rate and what I do at the gym. But that's kind of all that I have this month. Some things I have noticed though, like in terms of like changes. Um, there was a time last week I went out with my coworkers for lunch somewhere, and we were passing by like some girls who, one of my coworkers pointed out she's checking out my coworker next to me, but I'm not sure if that's the case. Because personally, I feel like I look better than he does, but um, I like to believe that's me. And so maybe that's a good sign. I don't know. But we'll see. Anyways, this month was kind of flat, but maybe next month I'll get more of a drop. I think my body is trying to hold on to a lot of weight right now, and eventually it's gonna have to give. So we'll see.